Are you saying you faked with me?
Yeah.
Wrong. Now you're single.
What do you know about sexual relations?
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
I'm a little worried about being a slut.
You're listening to the Come With Us podcast, talking the good, the kinky, and the ugly. Here are your hosts, Beth, Aaron, and Tina.
Hello, 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 all you sexy holes and fools. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Come With Us podcast, the podcast where we talk about everything that men need and want to know about love, sex, and relationships. Today, oh my goodness, we're all about erotic massage. And we don't mean the kind of erotic massage where you go to an erotic massage parlor. I don't know if that's legal, not legal. I don't know, but that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is erotic massage that you might be able to do and play with your partner, whether it's this Nuru, whether it's a Yoni massage, or whether it's a Lingum massage.
I know the first one. The other two you're going to have to describe to me. So that'll be interesting.
Okay. Well, there you go. So we'll dive into that because there's definitely some different kinds. I'm Beth Darling, Sexy Genius. You can find more about me and please follow me. Sign up for my little love letters, if you will, at bethdarling.com. And thanks, Aaron and Tina, for being here and being willing to talk about some of this new and exciting stuff. All right. Which kind of massage do you want to talk about first?
I don't know any of them, so you can start with the first one, I guess. What was it?
Okay, so a Nuru. You had heard of Nuru, right, Aaron?
I had heard of it. Basically, okay, I guess we'll do it this way. I'll describe what I had heard.
Okay.
And you correct me where I start to go off track.
Okay.
From what I had heard, it was like it's a massage that you and your partner both give each other by basically covering your body in a lubricating massage oil, like head to toe, and then basically you use your body weight while your partner lays down to massage your partner's body. So instead of using your hands to grip and massage and get pressure points, you're just using your body weight of, wherever your elbow hits or your shoulder or your knee or whatever to just rub. Basically, if you're watching on YouTube, if this is the bottom partner and this is the top partner, you're just like rubbing all over their body. And
I call it slip and slide.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nude dry hump almost.
Right.
Oh, nude dry hump. Okay. But it's not so dry because you have to, if you do not use some good oil,
stick together.
And that's,
pull skin.
Yeah. Okay. So it was called Nuru because it sort of started in Japan. So Nuru is a Japanese term. And what it meant was using your full body. You don't have to be laying down, but using your full body to massage and give pleasure and stuff to another full body.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of the thing. And then from that, because it is such a slip and slide body and stuff, they found that just regular massage oils they didn't work as well as they wanted. So then they've taken that Japanese word Nuru, and now there are different products that are like Nuru full body sensual massage gel, and different companies will manufacture different Nuru massage, and it's like a gel oil. I don't know. Tina tried it a few minutes ago. Can you kind of describe? Have you tried it, Aaron?
Yeah, let Aaron try
on your hands. Okay. So he's going to try. I've got the stuff here from Joe, System Joe, and it's, like I said, Nuru full body sensual massage gel. So when I have sort of seen it and heard of it, a lot of times what people will do is they'll put sheets down or a twister kind of plastic sheet and something, and they will just slip and slide and play and rub either two people or sometimes more than two people in putting this sort of Nuru gel all over. Or you can do it in a little, like a baby pool, kind of an inflatable contained area, and you can do nude wrestling with Nuru oil and stuff.
See,
yeah,
there's a lot to everything that you just said, including the fact, this is like Spider-Man, spiderweb stuff.
Yes, right. It is.
If you ever watched Spider-Man as a kid or the comic books, like, you can see it sticks.
It's definitely.
It's not sticky. but it's thick and viscous.
It's mucus-like.
And-
It's mucus-like. It stretches. So use a little bit more, because if you demo and show it
I'm
on
not
your
doing it on my whole hand. I don't have time to clean that up.
You just put water on it to clean up, but whatever. I'll do it on my.
It washes off with water.
Yeah, it washes
It
off
does,
with water.
but-
It
oh,
won't
man, I just
stain
got it all over
things.
my dude wipe.
It
Yeah,
does get
Here, do that too.
sticky. It does get sticky after, like, really sticky. At first, it's kind of smooth and stuff, but after like 10 seconds, it does start to get kind of sticky-ish.
Yeah.
So
Like, I feel.
and then stringy.
And
yeah.
stringy?
And
Yeah.
stringy. But I will tell you, so part of it's because you only used a little bit, but the key is with Nuru gel is, one, to use lots of it, and two, if it does start to dry, just have a water spritzer, a bottle of water, and spritz it, because the water, well, no, like, just if you put in more water on your hands right now, the water will lube it up
I
again.
kind of
You know what
agree
that
with
makes me
Aaron.
think of?
No,
It's
what?
Spraying
weird.
a cat when they're
Yeah.
doing something wrong.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh
well,
my
no,
God,
I'm
that's
thinking
awesome.
of cooling off, but a little water
Sure.
spritzer will keep it.
See, this is
but-
why I keep dude wipes with me at all times.
I can't believe you have dude wipes, but
Why?
anyway,
They're
that's a whole thing.
perfect.
That's
Dude
I'm
wipes.
glad. I never carry whatever, but
They're
I'm glad.
great.
I'm glad you're prepared. It's the Boy
I mean,
Scout
they're great
motto.
for
I know.
cleaning out certain things and for cleaning
There
up
you
your
go.
hands when you've got lube all over them. Now I can't touch
Yes.
any
Was
more
that-
stuff.
This is not lube, by the way.
oh, sorry,
Nuru is not.
massage gel.
Yeah, and the difference is this is not supposed to go inside. Okay, just
You're right.
Just so
That's-
people, right? We want to be clear about that.
We're
but,
going to leave
yeah.
that in as a learning experience for everybody.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
exactly.
got scolded for calling it lube.
No. I just don't want people to misunderstand, because this is not, you can put it, if you're doing this Nuru massage and you've got it on your cock and you penetrate somebody, I'm sure it's fine because it's water based, but it's not going to.
I could
be
see how that
something to
wouldn't be
keep
like
thinking
fun.
glide.
Like,
No,
like
it's
not
okay.
not like not fun, but it's not going to act like a regular lube.
Right.
Like
You're going to want lube in addition to, I
Yeah.
think. Yes,
also-
exactly.
It's got, I'm trying to think. It's got definitely a little bit of like a fruity smell, I think, but that's not too bad. It's
Right,
pretty
it's not-
much neutral.
Yeah, it tries to be
Yeah.
neutral
It's
without
got
being.
it's got a distinctive, like, it's not
Or bad. It's definitely not a bad smell, and it's very mild.
What's the word
almost
I'm
like
thinking of?
shampoo-y, but light shampoo kind of.
it's not an offensive smell, but it's got a
Yeah.
specific. I can't pinpoint the scent, but I know the
Okay.
scent.
Okay, well, if
Um,
anybody out there figures out what it is, then send it to us and tell us what you think it smells
Yeah.
like. So,
Right.
but again, like, haven't you ever in a shower or something? Haven't you just enjoyed sort of soaping up, Tina, your boobs and like rubbing up against your partner and stuff with your boobs? I find that so much fun. And this kind of Nuru is just a way to do it. You don't have to be in the shower and you don't have to be soap, because I hate the taste of soap, actually. So I don't really want to kiss anybody with soap on it and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
about that.
I mean, are you going to ingest that?
Well, I wouldn't ingest it, but you could rub and I would just kiss on it and stuff without it being that.
But then it's going to be all over your lips.
Well, then I'd wipe it off. Again,
Alright.
wipes off easily, but soap leaves a like it clings. It leaves like a layer of something on and some. I'm
Okay.
not saying this very well. I'm sorry, but
No,
I don't
I
know.
understand.
but I think I have seen multiple people in kind of a baby pool doing and I've seen playing Twister. And then when you're leading on somebody, you're just sliding all over and stuff. It's really pretty fun.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! That sounds like a freaking torn ACL, and I already have all that
Okay,
stuff.
okay, well, be careful with it. All right.
Oh
but
my God, you're
still-
gonna snap your ankle. Like naked twister is fun, but naked twister lubed up is how you
Yeah.
literally snap your ankle out of socket or
Oh.
break something. Break a
Okay.
hand.
All right. Disclosure.
Whew.
All right. Don't do
Be
that.
careful.
Right.
All right. But then get down on the floor and slip and slide all over and stuff.
Mhm.
But it is kind of fun when you can just kind of go up and down your partner and have nothing
Right.
stick and
Right.
things like that. So I don't know how great. I think you'd have to be really skilled to give a good
Yeah.
actual massage with this,
Right,
with
right,
your
right,
body.
right.
But the fun, and it's something different and silly, and you can laugh about it, and you're both naked, and
Yeah, I mean, it,
can't be all bad, right?
again, if my recommendation, because I try to be Mr. Practical and think things through. Don't do it on sheets you like. Like one, get
Yeah.
like a tarp and put it over your bed, but underneath that tarp should be sheets that you are already getting ready to throw out or that are going to cut up and become rags. Like, do not do it on sheets that you really like.
Okay.
Not that it's going to ruin them,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's just to clean that, oh my God, the cleaning is the part that really is stuck in my head.
Oh, God.
Because making that much of a mess can be fun, but if you're the one who has to clean, like that was what was fun about being a kid, is you can make a mess everywhere and everybody can clean it up for you.
Well,
this is you gotta be the adult and clean it up afterwards.
But I will say, so this actually, if you had a blanket or something that you use for picnics outside, this isn't, you're not going to have enough that it's going to soak through to get through the sheets if you do. So you could put something easily down on top, play around, and then throw that in the washing machine and everything underneath. But certainly if you want to, you can put a tarp, you can do
I mean, you can get a baby pool if you want.
Yeah,
that'll be interesting to buy.
something.
I mean, which is funny because I have 3 total baby pools in my house. I have two plastic ones. I wouldn't fit in 2 of them.
Oh.
The 2 plastic ones I use for crawfish.
Cracks me up doing sexy massage in a like
an
a
inflatable
baby
little
pool, yeah.
Okay, we'll call it an inflatable pool.
I have
instead
an
of the baby
inflatable pool too
Yeah.
that I use, but that's just my inflatable pool that I sit out and I watch baseball and I drink beer on summer Sundays.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be fun if you did that though? And you remembered the last time your wife and you were naked and slip sliding around together?
My fence isn't that. I
Yeah,
have neighbors.
Well, you could do it at night.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
let's talk about
All
the
right.
other 2.
Okay, so the other 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So let's start with say Yoni. Okay, a
Okay.
Yoni. You know what Yoni is?
No.
All right,
Not a clue.
Yoni is
It's a flavor at 31 flavors.
no, but it was a flavor for Goop for what's her face, Gwyneth Paltrow, for a candle.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Here we
Yoni
go.
is
That's something bad when both of us immediately roll our eyes
Yeah.
together. Think about how much we see eye to eye on, which any
Right.
listener can tell you, not a lot.
Yeah.
But if we both roll our eyes at each other at the same time and go, oh God,
I know.
that means you're really off the deep end, Gwyneth Paltrow. Great job.
Yeah, and it sold for $75 too, which was a whole different
Kiss
thing.
my ass.
Yeah,
You think
so-
I'm paying $75 for a candle?
for a pussy smell, right? So anyway, but so Yoni is because it's Sanskrit or something and means sacred space. So they somehow somebody started using it for vaginas, vulva, female genitalia. And so Yoni massage is for massage of a female genitalia, right? For a pussy, I think. Think of
So
Yoni
it's
and
a
pussy.
female hand job.
Well, no, because a hand job is really there's a goal, and the goal is generally orgasm. A Yoni massage is not necessarily the orgasm isn't the goal. It's the pleasure, right? Just like a regular massage. Now, yes, there are happy ending ones, but the goal of a massage typically is pleasure, deep relaxation, etc. So it takes maybe orgasm could do, but it's not the focus of it. Like a hand job is really right. You're trying to
fingering, clip play, and I'm using a one size fits all term.
Yeah.
But
okay. So it's kind of like that. But again, the idea being more sensual, more slow, more relaxed, not that level of excitement and more of a pounding, rushed. Get there.
So it's like
kind of
love
fast.
making, but for your hands on a pussy.
Oh, there you go. Yes, that's actually yeah.
Because I mean, maybe I'm giving away too much, but when my wife, there's different levels of sexy fun my wife and I
Yes,
have.
exactly.
Love making is on one end of the spectrum, and going,
Fucking.
the real fucking is on the opposite side of the spectrum because
I like
there's
that.
a whole different. You can fall anywhere on there of how things are going. So yeah, I mean, when you say it like that, when you say gentle and slow and relaxing, that's more of a it's.
Exactly. Lovemaking. I think that's very true. Yes. Yeah. It's a loving act. Yeah. And yeah, I like that idea that there's the spectrum too, by the way, of lovemaking to fucking and, primal fucking and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And all sorts of different things.
Right.
And
right.
yeah. So, okay. So what you want to do if you're trying to do a Yoni massage, and just the words make you feel a little I don't know, shishi and something, right?
Definitely.
Fancy.
It sounds kind of like yogi.
Yeah.
So I get why it's Sanskrit,
Yeah. So this one you might start even with breasts. You actually can, you're not going to focus so much just on nipple stimulation, obviously then, but the whole thing. And again, loving touches. It doesn't have to be just like squeezing and kneading like you're kneading dough. You can also massage the stomach, which a lot of women, we won't let you very comfortably because we're like, oh, that's where I call my wobbly bits, and I don't want you to really focus on that.
Or if your partner's ticklish.
Or if you're ticklish or something, but certainly you can, and it is kind of nice, and working your way down even to the mons, right? The pubis mons, right? Which would be the top of our vulvas, which are very sensitive and stuff. But a lot of people will just ignore that area in the rush to sort of get in. But massaging and doing and pleasuring and kissing and stuff like that, and alternating between a light touch, a heavier touch, etc., and you're warming a body up and getting to relax. And if she can focus on her breathing, like a meditative kind of thing, that can help too. And again, especially because so many of us women have such bad relationships we don't like, we're embarrassed by, we're ashamed by our pussies. This kind of massage can be great to help get somebody relaxed and more in touch and more okay with being seen, felt, touched, pleased, and tuning into our bodies instead of disassociating. So I'm pretty sure, like, you don't really disassociate from your body, but right, you know, friends who do. And they're like, oh, as soon as somebody's touching, we're thinking about, oh, what are we seeing? What are we?
Well,
thinking?
I'll be honest with you. I think I've put this out there before on the podcast multiple times. I'm not a huge massage person.
Yeah.
I don't know, just never, like, even for like a classic massage, I just never particularly enjoyed it for some reason. It's always just been a little bit like, I guess I would say, like, kind of uncomfortable for me. And I certainly don't like when they go hard, but a lot of people do. I can understand that. So I'm not a huge erotic massage. I've done it before. But I've actually never tried it with any like oils. Usually it's just like starts out as like, you know, a back rub and whatever, and then just kind of turns into a little bit like more whatever, you know, something like that. So
is it you don't like the pressure of the massage, or you don't like the touching like all over your body?
Yeah, I'm not a huge like touch. Like, I like to be touched, but not like in that way. I love getting my back scratched, my head scratched.
Do you like that like light? Barely, like, put your arm out.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Like
yes. I love
that.
this.
Where like my fingertips are barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
you like that
more for me than massages generally, but you could do the same thing, similar stuff to this, than just like what you would think is the
deep
traditional kind of, you know, and also this, you know, you're obviously focusing on like maybe some different areas that a traditional massage would focus on, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And it can be like, you can actually get to a great, maybe even a greater sense of arousal because it's so slow, because you're just getting so relaxed. And again, for women who tend to get out of their heads quickly and stuff, it can give them time to settle in. But I think that's important, Tina, what you said, that massage doesn't ever have to be about deep tissue. It can be simply any sort of light touch. It can be anything that helps stimulate. The whole idea of a massage is to help stimulate the blood and oxygen flow
all those
through
nerve endings and everything. Yeah,
exactly. And then it can be about the muscles, and it can be just about the surface, and you can figure out where and how you like it. But clearly, if we're talking about massaging a woman's pussy, deep tissue massage may not be for very many people. I won't say nobody, because, you know, there are people who might like it, but probably that's not going to be their favorite.
That just sounds painful.
Yeah. It doesn't quite kind of do it. But again, maybe within BDSM realms and stuff, like, you know, so certain times. But that's not what we're really talking about when we think about a yoni massage, because there it is so much about just relaxation, not not tantalizing or whatever, or like so much. So and part of this is that in a hand job, you might sort of go, again, I would tell people, don't go straight for the clit or straight into penetration, but that's kind of, again, the goal is to get there. But with a yoni massage, you want to really enjoy and savor and give all sorts of sensation to everything around, the outside the lips, the inside lips.
Right.
And you can circle the clitoris without even touching it. You can alternate that pressure, light to heavy. You can maybe push down on the clitoris instead of pulling out like a sucking. You know, you can actually push the pleasure button, and use your fingers. Sort of put your fingers. I don't know if you made how would you like describe? If you put your hands for your fingers down. So the fingers are like massaging on the labial lips and the thumbs are sort of on each side of the clitoris. So your hands are upside down. I don't know how I'm describing that, but
like you would have to be sitting facing down towards your partner's feet for your body anatomy to work like that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah,
sitting
you'd have
on
to
top of
sitting on top of. But
Facing,
anyway,
okay.
you have to be facing the southern end of your partner.
Yeah.
Your back has to be to your partner's head for you to actually.
Yeah, to do that upside down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Or if she's laying on her tummy and you're massaging, because rubbing butt and stuff is also tons of fun. So then you could do and have your hands down and stuff.
Right.
But but I think then your fingers wouldn't be facing. So
Yeah.
okay, better you sit on top.
What's the last one? Let's go last.
Okay.
one.
So then hold on. Before we go, I just want to make sure. So if you mix those things up and you can then penetrate and you can do a massage inside, which isn't again about just getting arousal, but just feeling and exploring. And that's a great way, if you haven't found your partner's G-spot and stuff, of finding it, because you're stroking around in there and hopefully there is some level of arousal and things will change. And then you'll be able to recognize, oh, this is the G-spot when they're relaxed and stuff. So, and then you can kind of use it for edging to get them to arouse, but not let them go over the cliff for orgasm, right? That's what edging is. Take them back down, give them pleasure. So it can be tons of fun. And especially for people who, for whatever reason, can't have penetrative, sexy stuff, then starting with the Yoni massage and stuff can be a great way of having some erotic and some sexy intimacy without penetration. So, okay. Then the next one is the Lingum, Lingam. Sorry. So a Lingum massage. So, and again, this is a tantric sex practice that's focused on massaging the penis, the cock. So, and again, it's a little different, right? The focus is different than just a hand job, where a hand job, you're just trying to get them to orgasm, versus this is loving, massaging, touching, creating excitement and intimacy with or without the goal of an orgasm. So, and sometimes it can lead to an ejaculation with or without an orgasm and stuff. But it's an interesting way to just love a man and to prolong that loving action, I think. So, and then how can you do that? Again, use good massage oils, different than lubes. And we had a bunch of different massage oils, and some of them, right, are so yummy. There are so many good ones out there now that smell yummy. And I would just say that there's a difference. If you use a massage lotion, that's going to get absorbed by the skin more, versus an oil is going to stay on the surface longer and make for a more, one's going to be a moisturizer, right? A lotion's a moisturizer, and an oil is just going to be a surface protectant.
Yeah. Like, I mean, in my personal life, the massage oil, I use it when I actually am going to give my wife an actual full body, like we've set aside 30 minutes, an hour for her to get an actual massage, whether it's on her, a specific body part or whole body or whatever. Lotion I'll use when she gets out of the shower, and she has to put lotion on her legs and her arms and everything anyways, because women are obsessed with that stuff to keep your skin nice and soft.
I never do, but
soft and whatever, supple or whatever.
Oh, yes.
But
supple's
that'll be the thing, is that eventually, like, sometimes she'll be putting on, sometimes I'll just take away the canister of lotion or whatever, and then I'll put it on like her feet and her legs, and I'll massage while I'm putting it on her.
Right.
But at the same time, I know I've only got about 2.5 minutes worth of lotion on my hands, so my hands aren't going to get tired. I'm not going to be stuck here doing this when there's other stuff I need to do around the house, or other stuff I'd rather be doing, or we're getting ready to go out for dinner, whatever.
So funny. That's how women talk about blowjobs so often.
Yeah.
I don't want to get stuck down here.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind giving my wife a full body massage, but it's also really nice to just grab it, massage your feet for 2.5 minutes while the lotion rubs in. And then as soon as you start feeling friction on your hands, you're like, all right, cool. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I advocate for a 3-minute blowjob. I think a 3-minute foot massage is totally cool too. I would take one of those all the damn time. Yeah.
And I think we can also talk about, how to set the mood for like a massage, like ambience and stuff, maybe lighting some candles, turning wherever you're doing it into kind of like a sexier, vibe if that's what you're going for. So help the scene, intimacy.
So it helps set the scene. And I think as part of that, I think it's really helpful to clarify whether you really are giving a massage for massage's sake,
sure,
or whether this is kind of as part of your sexy fun.
Right.
Because for me, massage doesn't. If it's just a regular massage, then I'm not like getting in the mood for sexy. I'm just like, okay, please, I want you to do my back and whatever, and then I just want to lay there and go to sleep.
Even if it's your partner doing it.
Yeah, if it's if I want a massage, I want a massage. That's not code for I want sexy.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it can just turn it's
just being touched by your partner.
I don't think that you have to specifically always delineate to me. But you obviously always have the ability to say no. Like, let's say, your partner's trying, and you don't want that. So you just be like, hey, I'm not in the mood, or
because so many couples after years, right? What the women will tell me is, he'll give me a massage, but that's because then he wants me naked, and then he wants sex, and so then they're like, no, don't give me a massage. And I was like, okay, that doesn't work. I'd rather you separate those two,
guys. From me to you. My wife doesn't listen to this podcast, and she's sucks to be her. The best, if say you are really horny and you want your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, and they are not in the mood, and you want to give them a massage, take sex off the table immediately, because normally when you're in a committed relationship with that person, hopefully they still have that feeling where your skin on their skin, your touch, even whether they're going to do anything about it or not, turns them on. If you look at your girlfriend or wife or whatever and say, look, I'm going to give you a massage, but we're not having sex. I'm just going to give you a massage. You know how fast that makes a woman when she starts to tingle down there, go, God damn it, what the fuck? And then they get pissed.
Yes.
And then they jump your bones.
Yes.
So that's from me to you. That's a little secret. Go to your girlfriend, go to your wife when she's not in the mood, and go, hey, don't push for sex beforehand.
Right.
But when you know that she is, instead of trying to put her in the mood, just go, hey, how about I give you a massage? And then as you start rubbing on her naked body and stuff like that, and she starts moaning, she'll probably hint at oh, you want this? And you're like, no, we're not having sex tonight. We're not doing I just want to give you, I just want you to relax.
No, I don't want. I always love touching your body, but I don't always, right? I don't want you to feel pressure.
Now, don't play that card every time, because then it becomes obvious.
Right.
But if you take it off the table beforehand, that it's telling a kid they can't have the toy in the toy store. If you tell them before you go inside, you can't have anything, we're not going down the cereal aisle, guess what? That kid is going to sneak off and go down the goddamn cereal aisle.
Yeah.
So take it off the table, and then all of a sudden it becomes her cereal aisle, where all of a sudden when she does start to get turned on and stuff like that, it starts to think, and then she'll make the decision. Do we save it for later, or do I get what I want now? Luckily, my wife is very impatient, so
it works.
She's never going to wait for anything.
Yeah. I think you could change and just say, hey, I'm going to give you a massage. And our general rule can be, I'm never going to turn a massage into sex unless you ask me.
Yeah.
And you just have that rule. And that way they have to ask. And she's like, oh, don't you want to put it in and say, you know our rule. Unless you ask, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, I'm going to go in the bathroom because this is making me hard and I'm thrilled for it. I'm good.
Yeah.
But I'll go take care of it. Or, hey, do you mind if I come all over your ass or your boobs or your tummy? Things like that are totally cool. But when there's no pressure, that's when then your partner has the room to be able to no, I want this. I'm not doing this for them. I want it. I just didn't know I wanted it until right this minute. And that's a good thing.
And we go back. You also love talking about power play.
Yes.
It's also a great way of power play when you take it off the table that you make them demand it first.
Yes.
Before you do anything sexual for them.
Oh yeah. Make them say, please, make them beg. Hell, if you want to,
Yeah.
No, you can just go to sleep right now. I know you. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're nice and relaxed.
I don't know
tired.
what happened.
Yeah. So
yes.
That's my dirty secret, or my dirty trick that I use every now and then.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I think.
But again, I'm smart enough not to use it every time.
Right.
Maybe once at 1/4 of the time, 1/5 of the time.
Now you're gonna really know if your wife doesn't listen, because next time you.
Oh, I know she doesn't.
She doesn't listen. She does not want to hear. Nope. We're good this way. She's wonderful. I adore her. But yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you can try and do that, and she's like,
Oh, my sister-in-law listens. She'll probably try to tell her, and my wife will go,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm not stupid. I know. I don't care."
Right.
Like she doesn't
That's
care.
the
She gets a
thing.
massage out of it either way.
For
Right.
real.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like again,
Yeah.
things work. So
Yeah.
all right. So
All
there
right.
you have it. So all sorts of fun ways to just start with nothing and make a good massage.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you, keep some good massage oil and massage lotion around. You do not want to be caught without it. I
For
think
sure.
that should be a basic.
Absolutely. I
We need to
100%
talk.
agree.
We've said this before. We need to talk about actual like wax play and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yes.
But there's also
Wanna do wax
massage
play.
candles
Yes.
that melt, and they melt. The wax melts
I
because it
think
melts at
we've
such a low boiling point or a
talked
low melting point.
About
Yes,
that
I
a
have several
little
of
bit
those.
on past shows, but yeah, we should do a whole
Okay,
one
let's
with
do-
wax and candles. and
Yeah,
stuff.
because wax play is not only those, which
Yeah.
are great, but also ones where you can make designs and
Yeah.
stuff and you
Yeah,
drip
that
wax on
hurts.
your partner. But no, you
Depends.
just cannot use a regular candle. And that's why don't just pick up a candle and be like, oh, we're going to use this because
Yeah,
you will
no.
scald somebody. You'll
Yes.
burn them. That's not good.
Industrial wax that comes that is on
it's-
your birthday candles. It's on the ones that are in your centerpiece at Thanksgiving. Those have a much higher melting point,
Yeah.
and it hurts your
It's-
skin.
yeah.
Don't ask me how I know
It's
this.
damaging, right?
Right.
So no, you want to get certain ones that are really good and that burn at a very low temperature and don't scald. And still, you need to be careful. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I'd love to do one on wax. So we'll have to start.
Yeah.
Do that. So, all right,
All right.
cool. Well, thank you, y'all. I appreciate it, Aaron, Tina. It's always a pleasure. I'm Beth Darling, your sexy genius from BethDarling.com. Thank y'all for so much for being part of Come With Us podcast. Again, everything that men want to know about love, sex, and relationship. Tips from women, tips from a man. We got you covered one way or the other. We don't always agree, but we always have something to say about stuff.
Agreed.
So
Yeah.
you'll
Totally.
find somebody. You'll learn from one of us, if not all.
Absolutely, 100%.
Perfect. All right. Big hugs. We'll see y'all sometime soon next week.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Come With Us podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media at Come With Us Podcast and send in your questions, comments, and confessions to comewithusconfessions@gmail.com. Until next time, keep it fun, flirty, and naughty.